Americans considering retirement in Portugal or Spain need to know this before making the move. Two countries, same sun, same lifestyle dream. One is getting riskier to retire to, and the other is built for long-term security. We analyze visas, taxes, healthcare, residency, cost of living, and long-term risks, pulling insights from National Geographic Traveler, Wanderlust, and Adventure Journal. Stay with us to the end to see which country actually holds up as the smarter retirement choice. Sun-drenched streets, cafe-lined plazas, and a slower pace of life are pulling Americans across the Atlantic like a magnet. For years, Portugal and Spain have dominated American retirement searches, and it's easy to see why. Both offer warm climates that stretch summer into fall, walkable cities where daily life happens on foot, universal healthcare systems that feel reassuring, and strong expat communities that make starting over feel less lonely. Scroll through Instagram, and they look almost interchangeable. Same sunshine, same wine, same relaxed lifestyle. But here's the illusion. They look identical online, but they are not identical on paper. Behind the photos are very different rules, systems, and long-term realities. Visas work differently. Taxes work differently. Even how residency protects or doesn't protect your future can change the outcome of retirement entirely. The biggest mistake Americans make is assuming these countries work the same way. And that assumption can quietly turn a dream retirement into an expensive surprise. Make sure to watch all the way through. You won't believe what we found to be the differences between these two countries. Before the beach walks and wine tastings begin, there's a paperwork moment that changes everything. Portugal feels like it's rolling out the welcome mat. The D7 passive income visa is a favorite among retirees, designed specifically for people living off pensions or savings. Add the digital nomad visa, a lower minimum income threshold, and a faster path to residency, and the story becomes clear. Portugal wants residents who contribute to the economy. Spain tells a different story. The non-lucrative visa comes with higher income requirements, heavier bureaucracy, and rules that can shift depending on the region where you apply. Paperwork takes longer, renewals feel less predictable, and consistency isn't guaranteed from one province to the next. This is where the real divide appears. One country treats retirees like economic contributors. The other treats them like guests who must constantly reprove themselves. And this difference shapes everything that follows. Your retirement budget may look solid on paper until daily life starts draining it. Housing is where the contrast first appears. In Portugal, rents and home prices tend to be more predictable whether you rent long-term or buy, while Spain can be cheaper in certain regions, but wildly different from city to city. Utilities and groceries tell a similar story. Portugal stays steady month to month, while Spain swings depending on location and season. Transportation favors both countries with affordable public transit, but Spain's regional pricing can surprise newcomers. Healthcare premiums remain low in both, yet Portugal's private plans are often simpler and easier to forecast. Zoomed out, Portugal feels financially consistent. Spain can be a bargain or a curveball, depending on where you land. But cost alone is not what decides this. The real question is how stable your lifestyle remains 5, 10, or 20 years into retirement. Keep watching, because there are other factors to be considered before making a decision with finality. One doctor's appointment can define whether retirement abroad feels safe or stressful. Both Portugal and Spain offer respected public healthcare systems, backed up by private care, but access is where the stories split. In Portugal, enrolling is relatively straightforward once residency begins, creating a smoother pipeline from visa approval to healthcare coverage. Many retirees use private insurance early on, with faster appointments, shorter wait times, and a wide availability of English-speaking doctors. Spain's system is excellent by global standards, but newcomers often face slower entry. Access can depend on region, paperwork timelines, and local rules, which adds complexity during your first years. Wait times in the public system can be longer, and navigating private options varies widely across provinces. For Americans, the difference isn't quality, it's speed, clarity, and predictability. If healthcare is your number one fear, this section alone should decide your country without second-guessing it. Language shapes how retirement actually feels once the honeymoon fades. In Portugal, English is widely spoken, especially in cities and government offices, which softens daily life fast. Bureaucracy still exists, but systems are increasingly pro-expat, and smaller communities tend to integrate newcomers quickly. Many retirees find themselves included, not just accommodated. Spain tells a different story. Outside tourist zones, Spanish is required much sooner, and paperwork often assumes local fluency. The culture is strong, proud, and deeply local, which can be wonderful, but also challenging if you stay on the outside. Friendliness is real, yet integration takes effort and time. Day-to-day tasks reveal the truth: doctor visits, utility contracts, city hall appointments. This is where many retirees quietly struggle and never talk about it online. Language doesn't just affect comfort, it shapes whether retirement feels empowering or isolating for years without realizing why. It slowly wears them. Don't go anywhere. We've got 2 more factors for consideration coming up before revealing our final choice. Safety isn't flashy, but it's the feeling that lets you sleep deeply at night. Both Portugal and Spain are considered safe, yet they feel different once you live there. Portugal is consistently ranked among the safest countries in the world, with low, violent crime and a calm, predictable rhythm of life. Cities and towns are highly walkable. Daily routines feel unhurried, and stability shows up in small, reassuring ways. Spain is also safe overall, but the experience varies by region. Large cities bring higher density, more noise, and subtle stress that some retirees didn't expect. Periodic regional protests and policy shifts can create uncertainty, even if they rarely affect daily safety. Walkability is strong, but the pace is faster and more intense in urban centers. Over time, these differences compound. Retirement isn't about excitement, it's about peace. And peace comes from knowing tomorrow looks familiar again. Taxes aren't glamorous, but ignoring them can quietly turn a dream retirement into a financial headache. In Portugal, the non-habitual resident (NHR) program has made headlines, and recent changes are worth knowing. But for many Americans, it still allows favorable long-term planning. Pensions, foreign income, and wealth reporting are generally predictable, making it easier to map out a retirement budget years in advance. Spain, on the other hand, carries higher taxation risk. Pensions and foreign income can face heavier taxes, wealth tax exposure looms, and rules differ by region, creating unexpected surprises for newcomers. Even small missteps in paperwork or residency timing can trigger extra bills that weren't anticipated. The truth is, most retirees don't realize how much they're losing until years in. This is where retirees lose money without realizing it. Understanding taxes isn't optional. It's essential to protecting the life you've planned. What we reveal as our country of choice might just surprise you. Most Americans pick a retirement destination based on how it feels, not how it protects them legally over the next 10 to 20 years. That's where the big mistake happens. A country may look dreamy on Instagram, but behind the scenes, legal realities shape your lifestyle and finances. Visa renewals can be smooth or bureaucratic nightmares, depending on the country. Healthcare eligibility may take months to secure or be locked behind red tape, affecting both peace of mind and access to care. Tax exposure can quietly erode savings if you don't fully understand long-term rules. Even exit flexibility, the ability to leave or move again without penalty, is often overlooked until it matters most. Portugal tends to reward careful planning, with predictable visa and healthcare pipelines and lower long-term tax risks. Spain can feel trickier, with region-specific rules and surprises that test patience. Feeling good isn't enough. Legally, only one path protects your retirement fully. Not all sunny beaches and charming plazas tell the full story. Retirement is a test, and most Americans don't realize it until they arrive. Here's a simple 3-question framework to see if a country truly works for your retirement. Can I stay without stress? Can I afford healthcare long term? Can I leave or adapt without losing everything I've built? Portugal passes all 3 tests. Its visas, predictable healthcare system, and transparent tax and residency rules make long-term planning realistic and stress-free. Exiting or adjusting plans later is straightforward, giving retirees confidence that their savings and lifestyle are protected. Spain, by contrast, consistently passes only one test: overall safety and quality of life. Visa bureaucracy, regional healthcare and tax complexities, and unpredictable rules for adapting or exiting can quietly trap retirees in costly, stressful situations. For Americans, this framework separates dream destinations from truly sustainable retirement choices, and Portugal comes out on top every time. Portugal isn't perfect, but it's built to be easier on American retirees. Check the description for helpful links and resources if you want to know more about our chosen retirement destination.